Ares, the god of war descended from Olympus to fight for us, in impressive form. Or do we need him? I am A.S.Drake and hope to answer this question for me with you. First, a small summary of the key data as all are already known. Don't forget that the Ares is still in concept and the attributes can still change. With the Ares we get the first small ship from Crusader, and what a beautiful design in form and character. Contrary to the usual design of fighters, the heavy combat fighter does not come with an increase in numbers of cannons, but brings a size 7 weapon with it. As a result, there are two designs, the Iron and the Inferno. The Iron comes with a bearing SF-7E laser cannon and the Inferno with a bearing SF-7B ballistic Gatling cannon. The Iron is better designed against shields, where the Inferno is designed for pure damage. This ensures that it will not seem possible to change these weapons, because the ship's components were designed for it. What do I mean with that? Pretty easy. The Iron needs more energy and cooling than the Inferno, which means that it had to do it with lesser armor, in favor of additional components, and has got for the armor one shield generator more to compensate. The other way around, the Inferno has more armor. Now we come to the advantages and the disadvantages that results for me. When it comes to advantages, we stay with the common one, namely that all components are medium size, especially the quantum drive and the fact that both ships have two medium-sized fuel tanks. What does higher cruising speed and longer travel time means? Considering that many fighters only have small size quantum drives and therefore mostly only small fuel tanks, definitely a pro for the Ares. With the weapon it is easy and clear that the damage and the range is good because they are size 7, but that brings us to the disadvantage. First of all, let's mention that the Ares has no bat and therefore depend on spawn point, station, spaceport and carrier ship. It is not quite as independent as the Vanguard series. The weapons are damage monster in the category, but fixed and you have to hit with them first. For the Iron that means hard walk on small targets, since it only fires 38 rounds per minute, whereas the Inferno with 1900 rounds per minute is more likely to hit, but you still have to compensate for the fixed mount. What does this mean for me, whose ships impress with their unique configuration? The Iron is the first choice if you want to kill ships with solid shields, but the target should be slow, as every hit should count as the low rate of fire. But you should also have someone with you for the damage. Therefore, I see the Iron more as a support role for a group of players. The Inferno is more the ship for solo players or damage dealers in groups. It can be used to solidly hunt down smaller targets. Even that the Gatling cannon is fixed, is rather balanced by the solid rate of fire, because small targets or medium-sized targets should not be able to take much of it if you hit. The questions will be, how agile is the Ares through the 14 thrusters? Or will the distance be important for you, so that you land as many hits as possible before your opponent close in? And if it comes to the questions now, if we need this fighter, then I only have to say yes and no. Okay, let's get to the unpleasant first. Why no? At the moment I see the problem that this fighter could break the balance with the server size and number of players. With the PvP part that only concerned fighters and against fighters, I would have no objection. But at the moment, trader against Ares, I see the trouble coming. At the moment, the number of players at 50 per server is too small to expect to have escort with you in a trade. What could be a frustration factor for the traders if they don't have enough risks with trading. And yet there's also a yes. This refers to the changed mission for criminals and bounty hunt, because with increasing mission difficulty and with its reward, the opposing waves are getting bigger and so are the ships, to the point that you can find at the end of a mission a hammerhead. Bring me to the conclusion, yes, we need a fighter who can be helpfully in such mission for us. that means yes to the Ares. Would I buy the ship now? I think no, but that's because the fighter area is not my prioritized category. €211 warbound and €238 store credits are therefore too much for me, because I seek for small multi, but I will surely get one if the ship in-game is available. It's too cool for that. Write me a comment with your point of view under the video, or even if I forget something. Otherwise, if you like the video, subscribe to my channel. Until the next time, A.S.Drake.